Session review.
I have never messed this up so many times starting the session review. So we're just going to go for it. We're going over the session 15 session review. A lot happened, so we might as well just jump into it. So, session 15, Diogen solo adventure, as there were a little bit of solo time for them. We're going to go first through the lore report, everyone's favorite part. So the Great Escape, the group got together and they made their way outside of the rock land. They simply teleported away, even though they were set to be put into another conversation with the Decider. So, interesting stuff. They left. We'll see if there's any consequences for that. Moving forward, the actual escape. The team then had to convince this nice little man down here that they were not a threat. Diogen ended up dressing up as Bucky the Pirate, and the whole entire group dressed up as clowns aside them. Also, not even that, Diogen was able to sit down and look at and interact with none other than the god themselves of Toby and paint them up as a clown dog. No matter what they did, the person would not leave. They really wanted Bucky to come out because the show was about to start. But Bucky then put on their real big boots, and Diogen intimidated the crap out of them, telling them to leave him alone as he left. And after that, the actual man that knew what was going on walked by, and he left, and the whole entire group was able to leave because none of the other clowns really knew what was going on. They were just there to set guard, and Bucky is their leader, so team got away scot-free. The team then walks around the streets, sees people, and people recognize that these group of people just destroyed Bucky, one of the most powerful people in the world, and they have not a scratch on them as they've been in a different plane of existence, so to speak. So eventually, enough people like him. They get everyone in the Shadow Syndicate to cheer. Everyone's hopes are high as we're really getting into it. Everyone's feeling confident. And Jerry decides to show up at the Shadow Syndicate as Jerry has nothing they can do now. Jerry is now fully in. If it doesn't work, Dravina's going to sadly kill him as he's going AWOL. So Jerry's fully engaged. Everyone else knows if this goes south, they're going to die. So everyone is fully ready to do whatever it takes. Planning ahead, Vex suggests they try to figure out what they can do to get to Cole. So they know that Cole the Collector is going to be at an event coming up tomorrow, but they didn't know what was going to go on with that. And the whole team was kind of trying to come up with a plan. And as they were trying to come up with a plan, Diogen was given a call by Riff Silverstring telling him that he had to come pretty much right now to go and go meet Cole the Collector at the venue where this is going to take place. So couldn't say no to that, had to go show up. So Diogen and Riff get together. Riff gives Diogen a specialty guitar, which we will talk about later in this video. And also they just kind of had a nice heart-to-heart as they really played their music preparing. Eventually, though, none other than Cole the Collector comes in, this person imaged here. Cole the Collector, a magical artificer, one of the best of the whole entire land, has robots abundant, and the robots actually go around that are scanning the faces of everyone in the room. Diogen, luckily though, does the crazy act of cutting off half their hair and throwing it in the air as a crazy celebration as they just kind of sing words randomly to a song they're making up off the top of their heads. And Cole the Collector loves it. The robots don't recognize who Diogen is, so Cole the Collector is none the wiser, and he believes that Diogen might just be the best thing he's ever seen. He wants him to be the person to play the song at the beginning of this event. At the beginning of this event, he tells them that Dravina is going to be there. She is going to be watching everything, making sure that the Neuron Star that they have being sold gets sold perfectly scot-free and that nothing happens wrong with that. So quite an event, everything that's going on. But regardless, the group doesn't get found out. Riff and Diogen are able to leave with their lives, and they have a lot of information as they know what the venue looks like, as here it is on the right. And they can prepare a little bit for what's going to be happening. Here's what the event's going to look like when they kind of plan out their attack. So Diogen and Riff are going to be up here. This is where the actual stage is, where they're performing. Vex, Thrall, and the rest of the group are going to be in here. They have tickets, so they're able to go into the event. The item that's going to be sold, which the whole team has pretty much agreed to go for the samurai armor. As Inu said, they will kill themselves if they don't get it. Cole the Collector will be standing here collecting the money, as he always does. And Jerry will be standing up here to the right, ready to cut the lights the second that Dravina's not there and this armor is ready to be stolen. So, we'll see how that goes. Either way, let's get back into the new items that everyone just received because this week was crazy. So Diogen got a Nen instrument seen here on the right. It is a crazy guitar given to them, none of them by Riff Silverstring, personally given to them. It allows them to cast Shockwave at the highest possible level that they can cast as Spellcaster once per long rest, and it also allows them to do a very interesting thing called Group Bardic Inspiration, which allows them once per long rest to give it the entire group Bardic Inspiration. Everyone within the Bardic Inspiration range of them can receive Bardic Inspiration for a single cast, which is crazy strong, but should be really interesting as you can just play a musical tune through the Nen instrument that gives everyone a little bit of inspiration. Cruel Wrench got the Infernal Cloak. They did make their way to the underworld where they met the person they saw last time, the little lady that was typing on her typewriter, and met a few other people. They learned that a lot of humans have actually taken this path and, become devils by taking on multiple contracts, and a lot of them live in a residential area of the Infernal Realm. They were given this cloak, which has two abilities. This is the ability to let them cast invisibility only on themselves once per long rest, and it also allows for a bonus cantrip. So a cantrip that normally costs an action can be cast as a bonus action once per short rest. So 2 Eldritch Blast, but I wrote it specifically as this. The M1 Grand, Diogen really wanted a gun, so I got him an M1 Grand. It has a bayonet on it for close range attacks, and it's a little bit better than the crossbow they had. And now, new ability. I wanted to put this in here as well. Bunny has been asking for this Fever healing ability that we talked about previously, and I have now modified it and put it into their presentation so they can figure out where it is. Essentially, it's the Paladin level times 2 plus the Wisdom modifier. Essentially creates a pool of healing that Bunny can dish out to anyone within a 30-foot range. And if they want, they can use a Nen charge to double that healing. So, as it stands, that's all we had for the report today. I hope you all had a great week. I hope you all had a fun time at this session. And yeah, we'll see you again for more interesting stuff, as if you tune in next time, you'll see how it comes out with Cole the Collector. Have a good one. Great to see you. Bye.